everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Aaliyah, and if you're a subscriber, then welcome back. So in today's video, I'm just gonna talk about how I am heat training my hair. And first off, I want to just say I've been gone for like 2 months. For some reason, I haven't been posting consistently enough. I'll make another video about that, like explaining why. But for this video specifically, I just want to be talking about like my hair and my hair goals and my journey with wearing my natural hair and stuff, and then also heat training it. So yeah, for the longest time, I was afraid of heat training my hair because I was just like, man, like, do I want to wear my hair straight because it's like easier to manage and I can retain more length? Or is it like subconscious? Is it me subconsciously trying to conform to Eurocentric beauty standards? And then I was just like, you know what? No, like I want to wear my hair like out and stuff. Like me, when I wear my hair like without like heat or anything like that, like it just like tangles up so easily. And like I have super duper coily hair. Like I have like type 4C hair. It's like super coily, and like it gets dry super duper easy, and it's really hard for me to retain any moisture. And then after wearing it out for like 2 or 3 days, like it gets super dry, and then I have to manipulate it like way more, and it, like so much hair falls out. And I think within like the past like year and a half or 2 years. So the first thing that I did when I was heat training my hair, I took it out of my braids and I detangled it, and I finger detangled my hair, and then I used, I'll show you all the products I used. So the first thing I used was this this extra strength tea tree and mint shampoo from OGX. I got it from Target. I think it was like $6 or something like that. It was really cheap. And then I just I just deep cleansed my scalp, because I feel like this is like I would say like a clarifying shampoo, and it smells really good. And then it also has tea tree, so it like made my scalp feel nice and tingly, and that's like stimulating like hair growth, because like it makes the blood it makes blood rush to like your scalp or whatever. Like you can feel like that tingling sensation, and that's gonna like activate your like hair follicles or whatever, and like help like promote growth. So I used that, and then I did 2 rounds of it just because my hair was in a protective style, and I had like a lot of like buildup on my scalp. And then I went in with this anti-breakage Keratin Oil Conditioner from OGX. I used like a good amount of it. I did a couple of rounds of conditioning just because I didn't have a deep conditioner, because I was just like, no, I don't think I need one. And I used a bunch of it on my ends because my ends are pretty dry, but I think I did a pretty good job, and I just went in with 2 rounds of this. It says to like put it on and then let it sit for like 5 minutes, so I did that, and then I rinsed it, and then I did another round, but I focused mostly on my ends for that round. And then yeah, so then after I got out the shower and like was done washing my hair, I like kind of like wrung out my hair a little bit, but I was really gentle with it because I didn't want to cause any breakage. And I also detangled with like a wide tooth comb, but I finger detangled first. And when I detangled with my wide tooth comb, I like started really slowly and worked in sections. But I also like wanted to make sure that my hair was still really damp and like had like a lot of moisture still in it before I went to the next step. So then after that, I used this Protecting Silk Blowout Thermal Spray. It's also by OGX, and I think this one is like, I think it's like $7 or $8. I think all the products I'm listing, like these OGX products, all of them are like $7 to like $10, I think, or $6 to $10, right? So then I just like saturated my hair with this. I didn't want to put like too much, but I also didn't want to like put so little that only some of my strands would be protected. This protects up to 450 degrees, and yeah, so I just sprayed this all throughout my hair. I also really focused on my ends, just because I know that like your roots are way healthier than your ends, like naturally, because like they're just like the most like new hair, right? So like I focused on my ends with this more, but I did like let it get all throughout my hair and saturate it, right? This I feel like is really nice to like use in combination with other products, but I'm just starting my heat training journey, so I don't really know much about that. But yeah, they worked pretty good. And then after that, I sectioned my hair into 4 sections, and then I got this, it's called the Knot Doctor. It's by Conair, the Infiniti Pro Knot Doctor. And I used this to blow dry my hair. It took like 30 minutes, and my hair, like when it's coily and like freshly washed, it's like really hard to blow dry. and it takes forever. So I feel like if you're a natural hair person with type 4 hair, you should totally invest in a blow drying brush. I think the one I'm gonna get next is gonna be a ceramic one, just so that it evenly distributes the heat better, and it like will prevent like a bunch of breakage. And then I also didn't blow dry this, like when I blow dried my hair fresh out of the shower, I blow dried it on low, because I feel like applying like heat to your hair when it's still wet, like really high heat to your hair when it's still wet, I feel like that's not good. So yeah, I did that, and it took me not that long. And then after I was done blow drying it and it was like dry, I went over it again, but this time I used like medium and high heat. I kind of like used a combination, so I kind of go over something with medium heat and then go over it with high heat, just to make sure that it was as straight as possible before I did my flat iron. And yeah, so I got to a pretty straight state. It was still kind of like kinky, but that was like the first time I'd applied heat to my hair in like forever. So I did that. And then after that, I got the Conair Infiniti Pro. This is the ceramic titanium flat iron. I set it to, my first mistake was setting it too low. I set it to 420. The heat protectant goes up to 440. I'm at the point right now where I don't care if my natural curl pattern loosens, so long as I like don't like damage it to the point where my hair starts to break off and fall out. So yeah, I went over this with, I went over each section 2 passes doing the chasing method at 420 degrees. That got it pretty straight. And then after that, I just I twisted my hair up. And yeah, so then since then, I've gotten this Opalex Bonding Oil. It is like $30 or something. I actually can't remember. It's like in the $20 or $30 range. And I went over like my hair, and like I didn't really saturate my hair with it because I didn't want it to like revert, but I went in with this just to like get it to like not be so poofy, because I live in San Francisco and it's really humid out here. Like it's like New Orleans humid out here, and I've never been to New Orleans, but I know that people say that it's really, really humid. Like this is like, it's more humid in San Francisco than it is in like the South, I think, because the humidity on like the weather app shows like it's always at least like 80%. So yeah, I didn't want my hair to like immediately revert because I don't want to keep putting heat in my hair. So I went in with this, and I just kind of applied it all through. And then every other day I'll use this blow dryer brush and I'll just put it on low heat or cool, just to get like extra kinks out. Like in a couple of days I'm going to go over it again with this. I don't want to put too much heat in my hair because I don't want it to start falling out from being damaged, but I also want to train it to be straighter, or to just, you know, have a looser, easier, like more manageable pattern, right? So yeah, I did that. I think that my hair is in a pretty healthy state. It's really, really shiny. It's kind of reverting, but then again, I live in such a humid place that that's like natural. And it's just really a nice feeling to be able to put my hair into like a ponytail or do things like that, and then just like not have to worry about it, and not have to worry about it being too dry. I've also been able to wear more hair accessories. I really like doing like that. Like I don't know, I really like it. And my goal is for it to be like, I had to cut off so much hair though. I had to, like, this time when I like did it, I had to cut off at least like, I would say almost 2 inches of hair because of how thin the ends were. But hopefully I'm not gonna have to cut it again for like another like half year. And I think that this time, like by this time, like in January, like, okay, by this time January, what do it, like, so by mid-January my hair should at least be like right here because it grows pretty fast. And I just need to make sure I'm retaining the length. I think everybody's hair grows at least like a half a centimeter to like 3 centimeters a month. Maybe not 3 centimeters a month, but I feel like everybody's hair grows like a half a centimeter to 2 centimeters every month. So it just really depends on your diet, how much water you drink, and if you exercise or not. But since I have a pretty healthy and high protein diet, I drink a lot of water all the time. I take multivitamins and biotin supplements, and I exercise daily. I feel like because of that, like those factors, like my hair will grow a little bit faster. And then also like me making sure that I'm not like adding too much stuff to my hair basically, and I'm making sure that it's staying moisturized. And then also the next time I wash my hair, I'm going to do a keratin treatment, just so that my strands are stronger and they have more elasticity and they're more fortified. So that is it for me heat training my hair. I guess I could show you guys what it looks like from the back, because it does look like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it got pretty long. So wait, yeah, there we go. So I'm really happy about that. I am happy about like its growth and my journey. And also I just want you to know, if you're like a Black woman and you want to wear your hair a certain way, you should be able to wear your hair however you want to. And if you are worried about people thinking that you're trying to be somebody who you're not just because you want to wear your hair straight, like, nobody tells other cultures of women that they can't wear their hair in a curl pattern or in a texture that's not natural to them just because they're from a certain race, right? Like, if people want to like perm their hair and wear perm rods and curls and stuff, that's okay for them, right? And nobody says anything. So nobody should say anything if I choose to wear my hair straight. And if you're thinking about heat training your hair, don't let people, especially like people who like, don't make people make you feel bad for wanting that, because for the longest time, something that was keeping me from heat training my hair was fear of judgment from others, because I thought that in my community that I would be judged for wanting this for myself. And then I also felt like I was conflicted, and I was like, well, am I doing this for, you know, myself, or am I doing this to like blend in with society? And it turns out I'm doing it for myself, because I really just cannot deal with my hair in its natural texture like I did for a really long time. I was natural for a really long time, and I decided that like level of maintenance and like that level of dedication into just like making sure my hair doesn't break out every time I detangle it, like, that's too much for me. I'm a pre-med student and I have like a lot going on in life, and I just, yeah. So anyway, that is it for today's video. If you liked anything I talked about, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment on like what you want to see in the next video and any tips or advice that I gave you that you are going to use in the future. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.